Okay, you will need Keynote application. Choose blank presentation, white. Could be basic white, classic white. So in this case, I'm getting the white. And all you have to do is click edit master slide, choose blank, and then we'll start. Oh, slide size will be 2388 for the width and 1638 for the height. Okay, now we're all set. We can start adding. Choose an image that you would like to put. So I will use my ever favorite polka dot gold background, gold and coral. Remember to go to format and arrange, and constraint proportion should be unchecked, so you will be able to move your shape or image according to how you want it to. Okay, as you see. Next, add shape. This will serve as the paper. Adjust it, make spaces on the side and on top for the tabs. Put shadows, drop shadow, whatever shadow you choose, and then copy the same shape to create the illusion of several pages. In this case, I only have 2. That's enough already. Just adjust the paper size into smaller ones than the first one that you put. Next, I will put, you may actually just put a line in the middle, but in this planner, I am about to use the spring that I created also in Keynote. Cropping it, and I will place it in the center. For the next part, I will be creating the tabs. So I just inserted shape, the one with rounded corners. You could actually adjust the rounded corners to your liking by moving the green dot right there. And okay, so all I have to do is copy and paste all of those shapes. Select all the shapes and go to arrange and send backwards. The same steps will be done for the tabs on the sides. So once again, we will insert shape, choose the one with a rounded corner there, and then adjust it to your liking. Change the colors. It could be a fill, it could be gradient, it could be an image, and then copy and paste. Just as you see, I decided to make 6 months teal, is that teal, and 6 months baby pink. After the tabs, click done edit master slide at the bottom, and then you duplicate or reproduce this page 12 times, representing the 12 months of the year. So I just duplicated it. Select all 6 and then duplicate. Next step, we go back to the master slide, the slide number 2. Edit it again. That's why you see there, edit master slide. And then we will be putting the labels for every tab. So let's just insert the text and then copy and paste the text and then edit it. After that, we will add links. So right click on the text and choose add link and then go to slide. Next is put the corresponding slide that you would like it to link to. So there. Now I'm beginning to label the tabs on top, and then later on I'll be changing the tab color once again because I wanted it gray instead of red. Now we want to put the labels of every month. So we will go to the slides and type in the month. We will choose our font. And remember, this isn't done in the master slide. We just go directly to the slide itself and put the text that says the month. And then time for us to check if the links are working. This time we will put the paper that we want. So last year I used dotted paper. For this year I would like to go for the graph paper because I feel like I'm writing better with the graph paper. So I saved mine in my drive, so I'm just inserting it as an image, and then I will adjust it and copy and paste it to the other side. Also, I adjusted the opacity as I don't want the lines to be so visible, and I guess it's cleaner that way. Next step, we will put the table for the month. So remember that we are doing this in the master slide. Even the graph paper, we put it in the master. We are editing it. We edited it in the master slide. Everything that we put in the master slide, we expect it to appear in the other pages. So if there are items that you would like to put just on a certain page, you don't do it in the master slide. But if it's an item that you would like to appear in all pages, you have to do it in the master slide. And here I am carefully aligning the graph lines. Note that I chose the transparent version of the table, and I tried my best to align the lines with the graph paper behind it. Also, I will insert the text. I've always wanted my calendar to start the week on a Monday, so I'll be including the text now of the days of the week because I wanted it to appear on all the monthly pages. So no need for me to keep writing them over and over. So editing it now, and choosing the font. Next step is to create the weekly spreads, weekly pages. So the idea is the same. All you have to do is to create a new master slide and then copy the same thing, everything that's on your that you've created except for the table of the month and the month text. So you'll copy it into that new master slide. As you see now, we are editing the master slide, and then you will create how your daily page looks like. So once again I use the same table, transparent table, and I just added those days of the week and some banners that would go well with the theme. Click done when you're finished with your spread if you're happy with how it looks like, and then we will be needing 5 weeks for every month, right? So we will duplicate this spread, 5 of it, so 5 times 12. So what I did,
I initially made 5 copies here. So first, second, third, fourth, and then fifth. And then I would select all those 5 pages and then say the month. So that's for January. Then I will select, duplicate, right click, duplicate. February, right click, duplicate. March, right click, duplicate. April, right click, duplicate. May, right click, duplicate. June, and so on until I reach December. All in all, we'll be having a total of about 72 or 73 slides. It's time to put links for each week page. So this is how we do it. We will grab a shape and put it along the space where we will be writing the dates when we annotate. So we make sure that the shape that we will use has no fill and no border as well. So just extend it, as you can see. Extend it all the way, starting from Monday until Sunday. And then you will right click and choose add link. And then put the slide number. Slide number 14. Okay, after putting that for the first week, you will just copy the shape and paste, move it to the next week, and make sure to click the link and change the number. Paste and drag it to the third week, change the link. It will be slide 16. Paste again, or Command V, drag it, click the link, and change the slide number. Once more, Command V, drag it to the fifth week, click the slide and change the slide number. Next, select all 5 shapes carefully. Command and then tap on the shape. And then right click and copy. Go to the next slide, to February slide, and Command V. That way, all you have to do in this page is to click the link and put the slide number. So how did I know what slide number to put? We've already established that slide number 2 is January month page, right? So that means slides 2 until 13, that's January, February, March, April until December. And then that would make the 14th slide, or slide number 14, as the master slide that we created for the week spread, right? So before I proceeded with this step, I wrote down on a paper the months January all the way to December, and per month I wrote the slide number for 5 weeks. So for January, I wrote slides number 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. February, I wrote slides 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. All the way to December. I did that so that I won't get confused as I as I put the links, and I found it really easier for me having that system to work on this linking, because it could be confusing. So it would really help if you have another visual with you, a note that you could follow through while you work on this. So that's how I did it, but maybe you don't need it, but it's just a suggestion.
And for the last and final step, work on the cover page. Go back to slide 1 and insert images or shapes as you please. You could also put springs and label to your journal. So in this case, I chose this background, that gray wooden table kind of look, and also I got my spring from my old Keynote file, and then I just copied it, and I made sure to add shadows to the shapes that I put in order for it to look a little more realistic. And there it is. I hope you enjoy making your own journal.
Trouble. Me on this. Could rearranging me. Fingers in my mouth. Trouble. Me on this. Could rearranging me. Fingers in my mouth. Trouble.